In 2041, violence and crime have reached new levels because of the continuously growing social and economic inequality. To deal with this, the governments of Central Europe have given citizens the right to be revived in cases of unnatural death. This technology is known as Restore Point, and users must back up their brain data every 48 hours. Inside a fancy building in the city, multiple people are being kept hostage. Detective Emma soon arrives and does a scan of the whole building to find signs of life. However, the criminal has covered the walls to block all scanners. Emma calls the people at the station, who explain they have no clues other than the lead was sent by someone named Florence. At that moment, Emma hears a gunshot indicating a criminal killed one of the hostages. She rushes inside as she ignores all warnings from her team, eventually bursting through the door of the blocked room. There are bodies on the ground and the criminal is trying to escape. When Emma asks about his Restore Point, he responds those are unnatural. She follows him out to the roof and swears she doesn't want to hurt him, but the guy says he chooses freedom and jumps. Emma looks down to see his body dead on the ground. Later at home, Emma tries playing the piano, but her husband reveals he recorded a whole concert in it already. They discuss boundaries when it comes to time dedicated to each other and work, but the man suddenly disappears. It turns out Emma had been watching an old video call because her husband is actually dead. Afterward, she puts on the device on her head to start the backup and goes to work. While driving, she hears on the radio that all the recent attacks were done by a group known as River of Life, who are against the Restore Point technology. Because of this, the CEO of the company wants to discuss the privatization of the institute. At the station, Emma meets the captain, who scolds her for ignoring orders and losing the criminal. Emma explains that even if she had waited for the negotiators, it wouldn't have changed anything because the criminal waited for the victim's restoration point to run out before killing them. Unfortunately, Europol suspects Emma pushed the guy on purpose, so they'll be taking over the case. The captain worries because Emma's husband was killed by River of Life, so she may be hungry for revenge, but he gives her a new case anyway. In the evening, Emma arrives at a crime scene where a couple has been killed. To her shock, this is the creator of Restore Point, David, and his wife Christina. The bodies have already